Hello Aries, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing a psychic tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cross watchers are welcome. Specifically, I'm looking into the energies for March, the month ahead, so you can be aware. All right, so what do we need to know for Aries? What does Aries need to know? Nothing. Aries already knows everything. There we go. Queen of Swords. All right. What does Aries, what's hidden from Aries? Let's take both of those. And outcome and advice, next steps. Thank you. All right, Aries, the overall energy of the month of March is the Queen of Swords. This is my card for internal understanding, internal discernment, being able to see something clearly, see people, situations. Some of you might be having revelations, seeing things from a different vantage point, some type of fog clearing. Around Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in reverse is, this isn't love. Around giving from an empty cup. Pouring into others without receiving any care and love, being out of flow state. Maybe also Ace of Cups upright is my self-love card. So there's something here, maybe recognizing that some activities are not self-loving. Self-value, a lack of worth. Maybe you're recognizing that maybe you overgive into relationships, into people, into situations because you're coming from a wound of not feeling like you're enough. And so you need to provide for, give to others to somehow make yourself worthy or valuable. Where what I'm getting is you are valuable just as you are. Right now, whatever mix, wherever your headspace is, wherever your emotions are, you are worthy. You're worthy of love. You're worthy. You're worthy. You're worthy of some fun, of some joy. You're worthy of care. You're worthy of people's understanding. You might be coming to that internal awareness in the month of March, realizing what's love and what's not love. Anything else Aries needs to know for the month of March? Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords. All right, I'm getting a clearer picture. Feels like we're talking about a relationship that's hard to walk away from because there's a lot of emotional attachments. But with the 3 of Swords, there's some type of betrayal, maybe a third party, some type of heartbreak and betrayal. Ooh, there we go. Whew. I think what I'm picking up on, Aries, is you're recognizing within yourself that this is not love. That heartbreak, someone who's willing to hurt you, betray you, feels like this person knows that this would be hurtful or harmful, but they know that you are emotionally attached, and so they feel brazen. like they can do this and get away with it in some way. It feels like whoever's creating this betrayal, they're taking advantage of you not seeing your worth, of you not knowing how to love yourself, how to pour into yourself, knowing your worth and value. And so it feels like someone has taken advantage of your emotional attachments to the relationship, maybe their kids. It feels like it's complicated, hard to leave, and they know it. And they're taking advantage of that, of your emotional attachment to them, to the relationship. Okay. Oof. Now I feel a little heat, a little anger. What do we need to know? What do Aries need to know in the month of March? King of Wands reversed and with his back turned. And then the King of Cups upright. Who's the King of Wands in reverse? Devil energy. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. This feels like who you're in a relationship with. They act from their insecurities. King of Wands in reverse. They don't. This is someone really insecure. Codependent. You might be in a codependent relationship with this person. Feels like this person gets you to abandon yourself and center them. Attune to them. Attune to their needs. Don't listen to your own needs. More of what I've been saying. Oh no, that's a Strength card with the Devil on it. You have the, okay, the Devil is here. You have the strength to get through this, whatever is happening in March. Here she is. This is the Strength card. This is more of the normal, usual imagery. She's learning how to tame her inner beast, her inner critic. All those doubts, all those internal messages of you're not enough. She's learned how to tame that and recognize that's not true. She is empowered from within, and she's facing down this toxic devil energy. Who's in this connection is someone insecure, unempowered, taking advantage of you being insecure and not knowing your value and your worth. They've created a relationship where you have to abandon yourself and center them. Abandon your wants, your needs, your desires, and fill their cup. And they don't give anything to your cup. Once they've got you hooked, once they got you, 4 of Wands, 4 of Wands is taking that next step, going from being in a relationship to engaged, from engaged to marriage, moving happily and joyfully to the next level. But they created a cloud of confusion, a fog of lies around taking these next steps, because this person they were never going to give you the relationship they said they were going to. They just kept saying yes and yes until they hooked you into the relationship and made it more and more impossible for you to leave. Emotional attachments. They got you to, they devalued you, played on your woundedness, your vulnerability, not knowing your worth, and got you in a fix-it mode where you're always wasting your energy and time trying to fix this person, fix the relationship, and that keeps you completely occupied and busy. It looks like you're ready to detach from this way of being, from this toxic devil energy. All right. Who's the King of Cups? Who's the King of Cups? What do Aries... More people showing up. King of Swords. Okay, we've got the King of Wands reverse, King of Cups, and King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords reverse is clarifying the King of Cups. What's the relationship between burdens? Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay, what I'm getting is you're showing up as the King of Cups. This isn't about gender. This is about energies. It looks like you have matured emotionally. This person in this relationship, it looks like they sold you a lie. They're very deceptive. How do you know they're lying? Because their mouth is opened and moving. Lie, 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 lie. They don't use communication to create connection and understanding and maturity and learning. They use communication to control, to manipulate, to deceive. What I'm getting is this person's at the heart of it immature, insecure, deceptive, and they needed your emotional maturity, your ability to deal with emotions, your willingness to regulate them, to make them feel better, to nurture them. All the while you're pouring into this person in a very loving way, they are just using you, deceiving you, burdening you. Instead of appreciating what you do, they project whatever they can't have about themselves onto you. All right, Aries, let's look into what's hidden. Queen of Wands reverse, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords reverse. So we've already got the third party card in the overall energy with Three of Swords. Heartbreak. And now I've got the other indicator of third party, which is my Queen of Wands in reverse. You are not hearing about a third party betrayal here. This is for somebody, this would be validating you already know this happened or is happening. So what I'm getting here is the lying, cheating, stealing coming to light. And it looks like that's helping you let go. Eight of Swords, getting out of this mental block that this is your person and what you've been what activity, what type of relationship this is. It looks like you are seeing in the month of March, Aries, coming to a very different understanding about this relationship. It looks like the third party might have been the final straw. When the lying, cheating, stealing with the third party came to light, it helped you detach and realize what's going on. And it looks like it ignited in you a desire with the Sun card to be happy. But this person doesn't look happy. They look trapped behind a wall and guarded, imprisoned. So I feel like what you're realizing is that this person is not going to turn this around and eventually start caring for you. no matter how much time and effort and what you've done. This relationship that you are trying to keep from falling apart, that you've abandoned yourself to try to fix this, is working for that person. They don't want this to change. They don't care that it's making you unhappy. This is what they wanted. They want you trapped. There's also, for some of you, you might feel very trapped. Maybe quite literally this person might control your movements. For some of you, this person is watching, observing. Boy, which makes it all the much harder to make moves. So it feels like this person might watch somehow have some type of malware on your devices to monitor your keystrokes, to monitor what you're doing. This person might have video surveillance. This person's so insecure. Instead of communicating with you, instead of creating a connection and a relationship, this is like someone who feels like they own you and they don't want you to escape. Anything else that Aries needs to know about this person? Wow. Okay. Magician, Moon reverse, Empress. You have everything that you need. Feels like some really uncomfortable emotions, things that were hidden are coming to light. For some of you, the advice that I'm getting, there's a gray rocking technique. The way the Empress is showing up with her back turned. This gray rocking technique could be very helpful to you at this time. You could Google gray rocking. Don't give any energy to this person. Just the bare yes, no, okay. If you have to communicate with them. Empress is also has pregnant type of energy, pregnant with possibilities, pregnant with a new way, a new life, a new way of being. You can imagine and birth a new reality for yourself with Magician and Empress. I think that's what's coming to light. Sun, Moon. There's just a need to be wise about this. Feels like uncomfortable emotions. Feels like a lot of things. What's hidden are a lot of my hidden cards. Moon, Seven of Swords. What's done in the dark is coming to the light. Anything else Aries needs to know? All right, let's move on to the outcome and advice. We have yet another King of Swords in reverse. Three of Cups, Four of Wands. Okay. This person is so manipulative. I'm going to call him he because it's showing up as the King of Swords in reverse. But this is not gendered, just to let you know. What I'm getting is someone outwardly who has tried to control the narrative about you. Deceptive to you. Again, this person, you know they're lying because they're moving their mouth. Communication is just to control a narrative, control how to move people. This person is just trying to control everyone's perspective. It looks like this person with the Three of Cups, there's some type of family or friend group here. Celebration. What do we need to know? Thank you, Hermit card. Okay, what I'm getting here is this person, if they haven't already, has created a smear campaign. It feels like they're telling everyone they know, friends, family, at celebrations, at get-togethers. It feels like they're wanting you to be alone. They're wanting you to be isolated. Emperor coming out. This is your energy, Aries energy, coming out as a challenge. It feels like it's a challenge. I love that you're showing up in your own reading. That means that you can take control of these energies and utilize them to your advantage, Aries. What I'm getting here, it's a challenge for you to take the lead. I feel like this person, you have at some point come to an agreement that they're leading you. And your challenge is to lead yourself, to see this, to go at it alone maybe, and recognize that this person is not for you. For some of you, it feels like you've been feeling that Virgo hermit energy during this relationship, feeling very alone inside of a relationship. I don't get that your job here or the messaging, the suggestion is that you take the lead and tell everybody your story, your truth. That feels like a wasted activity. It feels like what I'm getting here, and you've got the strength, is to decenter this person. From your experience. What's the Three of Cups and Four of Wands energy? What do the Aries viewers need to know about this very happy? Okay, this is okay. This is a smear campaign. It feels like even for some of you, your family, like this person is going to your family and trying to get your family, or whoever this is, for some of you it's just family and friends, to separate from you. Trying to... Feels like this person's been doing this for a long time, longer than you can imagine, setting the stage for your abandonment, not just them abandon. It feels like this person has isolated you and taken control of you, taking control of your narrative. They don't want this to end. No matter what their actions are, it feels like this person feels empowered because they're insecure. So many swear words coming up. Let's get past that. Sorry, I've got some guides and I can feel the anger and the frustration coming through. And if this message, if you're feeling frustrated and angry, what would be healthy way to use this anger is to take the lead and lead yourself out of here. Not try to convince others of what's really going on, but to use that anger. If you're feeling frustrated and angry and rageful, allow that anger to rise to give you the energy that you need to lead yourself out of this space. Because it looks like it's going to take some time to rebuild. It might go slower than you think, But anything's better than being a sacrifice in a relationship, than in a loveless relationship where there's lying, cheating, stealing, and where this person feels very comfortable sacrificing you. That's not love. That's not care. Someone so willing to treat you in this way is not needing of repair and some type of fix it. And if you were just something else, or if you could just fold yourself in a way, then they'll come back. I think who I'm talking to, the Aries I'm talking to, is coming to an internal understanding, a recognition that this is not love. And now that I recognize that this is not love and loving, how to lead myself out of this space. So, all right, Aries, I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for being here. Have a great rest of your month.